hopping over. Uh, can you say words?
Yes,
Can you say
I'm
words?
there. I'm Moon, yes.
Can you
Oh,
say words?
Metsvi. Oh, nice to meet you.
Oh no, it's echoing. Oh no, it's echoing.
Why?
Oh no, it's echoing. Oh no, it's echoing. It
It's
just
echoing
keeps
because you
going.
hear me on Discord and on stream.
Yeah, because it's all desktop audio, so it echoed. But you sound good. Make you maybe a little bit louder. Nothing crazy. All right. Start recording. Good morning, kits and pups. Today we are rating every single Pokemon ever, including Scarlet and Violet. Starting with Bulbasaur. What do you think Bulbasaur's tier should be?
For me, B sounds good. It's in the middle. It's cute, but not the cutest, and it's not bad.
B for Bulbasaur. It is very cute. I agree with you on that one. We have two tier lists. We might not have the same opinions on every Pokemon, but I think Bulbasaur is a good place to start. Ivysaur. What do you think of Ivysaur?
Mm, I like Bulbasaur more, so if Ivysaur will be C.
Ivysaur C tier. I also like Bulbasaur more. I like the flower, but Ivysaur's not that low for me. Like not that C is low. I just mean it's not like a D tier or anything. I also put it, I think, in B tier, just because it's not as high in B tier as Bulbasaur, but I like it just about as much. Almost as much. Not quite as much. Venusaur. I put Venusaur in a D tier. It has warts or something. It's a little bumpy. I like the flower, but Venusaur, I would never evolve my Bulbasaur all the way to a Venusaur. What do you think of Venusaur?
Yeah, same D for me because it's scary.
Yeah, it suits the monsters category, pocket monsters, but it's not scary to me. It's not pretty, which I think it should be. I wish Venusaur was a bit prettier. And we're
Yeah,
on to Charmander. What do you think of Charmander?
Charmander is a solid S for me.
S tier. Wow, that is way up there. I put Charmander in the B tier because it doesn't mean more to me than Bulbasaur.
I like dragons and salamanders.
Dragons and salamanders. Yes. Oh, we were gonna do French names. What is Bulbasaur's French name?
Bulbizarre,
Ivysaur's French name?
Herbizarre,
And Venusaur's French name.
Florizarre,
That makes me like Venusaur so much more. Oh my goodness. What is Charmander's French name?
Salamish,
That is so cool. Okay. Charmeleon and its French name?
Reptincelle.
Cool. Where does Charmeleon land for you?
C,
C tier.
because it's too much look like Charmander. Like just the color change. I wish like the middle one was more middle.
A little bit more Charizard in that detail. I also put it in C tier because I do think Charmander is cuter, and it is too much of a Charmander lookalike. And Charizard. Where do you think Charizard goes?
Dracofeu should be I think A. I think Charmander looks cuter.
Cool. I think S because it's just so dang cool for a Gen 1 Pokemon.
Yeah, true.
Like, yeah, Charmander's definitely cuter, but it had wings. It was like the first dual type starter. It just looks like such a dragon. Sadly, it's not a dragon, but it looks like such a dragon. Bulbasaur. What is Bulbasaur in French? I mean, Squirtle. Oh my god. I bring shame to my name.
His name is Carapuce, and I'd put it
Cute.
in B next to Bulbasaur.
Next to Bulbasaur. I also put it next to Bulbasaur. Wartortle.
Carabuff, and I'd put it in C with his friends.
I agree. I feel like he's kind of a C tier. Blastoise.
mm, I'd put Blastoise in D next to
Next to
Ivysaur.
Venusaur? Ivysaur? Venusaur?
Yeah, yeah, the big one.
Yeah. I would put Blastoise in another B category for the B name. He's definitely not as cool as Charizard to me, but I definitely think he's cooler than Venusaur with those big cannons on him and the shell.
I like cute better than badass.
Yeah. Um, I could see that. Yeah, it's cute, fluffy. That's this one, right?
Yeah.
Wartortle. Okay. Caterpie. What category is Caterpie in?
It's cute. Honestly, I'd put it in B.
Put it in B? It is very cute. I think I'd put it in C. Because it is very cute. That is C for cute. Metapod. Oh, Caterpie's French name.
Chenipan.
Cool. Metapod and its French name.
Chrysostier. And I'd put it in the D, I think.
D category. It is
Yeah.
not very useful. I can agree to that. Butterfree.
I'd put Papelusium into A. Easy.
A category. Oh, this is mine. This is yours. A category.
It's
It's
so
very
cute.
pretty.
And I love butterflies.
I put it in B for Butterfree. What's its French name again?
Papelusion.
I like that. That sounds very fancy. It works. Uh, we're gonna make sure they're ordered in their respective categories by how much you like them. So, looking at this, let's reorder it first.
Okay. In the C tier, put the blue one in first.
All right. The other two are good.
Yeah, the rest is good.
All of it's good.
Yeah.
You like Charizard more than Butterfree?
Yeah, I think so.
Bulbasaur more than Squirtle?
Yep.
Okay. I'm just Venusaur more than Blastoise.
Yeah.
Okay. Just triple checking.
The flower takes some points.
The flower, yes, the flower. That's why Ivysaur is way up here for me. I do like its flower. Uh, um, uh, uh. Hey, no, not like that. Well, in that case, Butterfree ends up here for me because I like Bulbasaur more because it's such a cutie, but that's also why Ivysaur is way up here. And then Weedle.
Aspico would be C in the
C tier?
last one.
Last
Yeah.
place? Okay. Weedle, it's less cute than Caterpie, so I agree with your assessment, but I think Wartortle, for as cute and fluffy as it is, it's just not that for me. You know what I mean? Maybe
Yeah,
like
sure.
that. Kakuna.
Kokunfar would be D
D tier?
in last place too.
In last place. Well, I definitely like Kakuna better than Metapod. I'd probably put it above Weedle, to be honest. Just because I think it looks a little cooler. And Beedrill.
D'Artagnan looks cool. I'd put it in C tier in the first place.
In front of
Yeah,
Weedle, but
yeah.
below. Okay. I would put him top of C tier, I think. Maybe, no, I think I'd put him in B tier above Blastoise, but below the starters. Pidgey.
A.
A tier Pidgey. What's its name in French?
Roucoule.
And for
That's the
Pidgey,
sounds pigeon do. They roucoule. That's how you say it in French.
that kind of makes sense because you got the rolling R. They totally roll their R's.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how they sound. It makes so much sense. Honestly, I'd probably put it. It's definitely above Blastoise for me, just because of how cute it is. Maybe it's yeah, it's above Blastoise, but it's below Beedrill for me. And Pidgeotto,
Roucoups will be in B tier, last place.
last place B tier. I like Pidgeotto. I definitely think it's above Weedle for me. Yeah, I think that's about where I'd put it. And Pidgeot.
Roucarnage would be in B tier, first place.
B tier first place. Uh, I'm inclined to agree, but I think Bulbasaur still comes out ahead. Bulbasaur is just the icon of what B tier is for me. Alright. Raticate and Alolan Raticate.
Rattata, you mean?
That's what I meant, yes. Rattata. Wow, I'm getting schooled on my own language here. Rattata and Alolan Rattata.
They also named Rattata in French. I'd put the purple one in B tier, last place, and the dark one in C tier, first place.
Alrighty.
For like
Fourth place.
yeah.
Above
So
Beedrill?
thank you. Yeah,
Okay.
I like
I
cuties.
I would put Rattata in C tier, below Pidgeotto, and Alolan Rattata right next to it. Raticate.
I'd put both of them in D tier
Both in D tier.
at the
And
end.
at the end. In that order? Or is the fat one
Mm,
cuter?
no, yeah, like that.
Like that. Okay. Um, I'm inclined to agree that these things are horrifying. They freak me right out. But you know what? Taking a second glance at them, I think the chubby cheeks kind of make this one a little less terrifying than the giant teeth of this one. I like
I
them both,
wouldn't.
but at least it's
I
fat.
wouldn't want to find either in my room.
That is very true, yes. They are way too big and way too terrifying. So, Spearow.
Piafabek. Um, B tier.
B tier?
Just B next to Raitata. Yep.
Alrighty. I think C tier. It's also where I put Rattata. And I would put it above Weedle because, I mean, it could probably eat a Weedle. I might finally divide these Rattatas. Like so. Fiero.
D tier, just after Blaze Toys.
Okay. What's its name in French?
Rapaz the Pick.
That is wild.
I dislike his long neck, and he seems like a vulture, and it's scary.
Yeah, it is pretty scary. It does seem to pick on littler Pokemon. What is Raticate's French name?
Rat Attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for being this scary, I think I put him above Metapod but below Venusaur. And Ekans.
Abo. Um, Last of C.
Last of C. Below Weedle?
Yeah, Whittle is cuter.
Weedle is cuter. Uh, I like the rattle on its tail. It's probably around here near Kakuna for me. I guess I'll put it below Kakuna. And Arbok.
Which is also named Arbok in French. C tier just before Ratata.
For Alolan Rattata.
Yeah.
Arbok for me is probably B tier, above Pidgey but below Beedrill. I really like snakes. Pikachu. Pikachu? Pikachu. Pikachu is
Yeah.
next. Where do we put
Pika-
Pikachu?
Pikachu wouldn't be a surprise, but S. Behind
S
Charmander,
tier.
though.
Below Charmander but S tier. Pikachu for me is a perfect Pokemon. No, I guess it's top of S tier. It's above Charizard, but it's still just a Pikachu, you know? Okay, Raichu. Not the Alolan Raichu, just regular Raichu.
A, first place.
First place in A. I do like Raichu a lot. Is this my first A rank? No, I think it's just behind Pikachu, still above Charizard for me. All the way up in S tier. Alolan Raichu. With the weird
It
bubbly
will be
ears.
my
So
first
cute.
perfect Pokemon.
First perfect. Oh man, we think alike.
It took Raichu, but made him so much cuter.
Cuter, more viable with the psychic type. He's a dual type. And he floats on his tail. It makes surfing Pikachu make some sense.
He's vibing.
He's vibing. Oh
Did
man.
you did you ever see how he sleeps?
No. I don't
He
remember how he
sleeps
sleeps.
floating on his tail. He lie down on his tail and he floats and sleeps floating.
That is so cute. I think maybe I have seen it, but it's been a long time. I didn't really play much of the Alolan games. Alolan Sandshrew.
The white one will be I'd say B tier just after the bird.
Here or
Second.
second, all the way above. He is a little igloo. He is so cute. I would probably put him in A tier. My first A tier Pokemon. Okay, the not Alolan Sandshrew.
A. Last one of A.
Last in A. You think he's cuter than the snowy one? He is pretty cute.
Yeah.
Okay, I would put him also in A tier, but below the snowy one for me. Sand Slash.
The ice one will be B tier just after the bird and after his baby. In third place, B tier.
Okay. Did I ask you the French name for Pikachu?
Pikachu and Raichu are the same.
Okay, Sandshrew.
Sablette.
Sand Slash.
Sablero.
Cool, cool. Okay. Not Icy Sand Slash. Where does he go?
Mm, oh, it's tricky actually. Um, I'd like to put him in B tier too, but not as height, like just after Bulbasaur.
After Bulbasaur? Cool,
Yeah.
cool. I always did like Sand Slash, but I think he's less cool than Beedrill. Honestly, I'm gonna move Beedrill up a few. I think Beedrill's cooler than Bulbasaur and even Ivysaur. Just about here. Whereas Sand Slash, he's somewhere in here. I'm gonna put him probably behind Squirtle because Squirtle's so cute. Yeah, that's perfect. Alrighty, so we're on to Nidoran.
Neither and Nidorina and Nidoqueen as the three of them has the same name in French.
Alright.
I'd put the baby in A last place.
In last place of the whole
A.
tier. Oh, a last place. Okay, cool. That is cute. I was worried you were putting him into the low category. I'm like,
No,
oh, poor Nidoran. What's
I
their
will
name in
not put
French?
that. Just say the three of them has the same name in French.
Yes, but what is the name?
Nidoran.
Okay. I was just wondering. Nidorino.
Hmm. B tier just before Squirtle.
Before Squirtle. And Nidoqueen. Or Nidoran
Ni-
still.
Nidoqueen would be uh, D. Uh,
D
after
tier.
Blastoise.
After Blastoise. Cool. I Nidoran.
I really dislike the female part on her body.
Oh, I see. Understandable. Nidoran is cute, but so is a lot of Pokemon in the C tier. Nidorino kind of goes right there alongside it. Nidoqueen. Does Giovanni have a Nidoqueen or a Nidoking?
It's Nidoqueen, this one.
Yes, but I'm wondering which one Giovanni has.
Uh,
Either way, I think I'd put it kinda...
doesn't he have both?
He might. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I
Dude,
played Gen 1. Or
should I
what?
check?
Yeah, you could.
Giovanni team. He has in blue and red Onyx, Kangurex, and another one that I don't know the name. In the next one, he has the same one but with the evolution of Meowth.
Version.
And yeah, he has Nidoqueen and sometimes Nidorino.
Oh, okay.
So he does have Nidoqueen. He doesn't have a Nidoking, but he has a Nidorino.
Okay, cool, cool. Alright, so this Nidoran.
This Nidoran next to the blue one, but after it.
Is it also just named Nidoran?
Yeah,
Is,
but with like the male symbol.
Oh, so they're all just Nidoran, but now male symbol. So, which do you like more between the two Nidorans?
I like the blue better.
You like the blue better. I would put Nidoran I like the purple better.
Mm, about Nidorino, I'd put him in C tier, just next to Arbok.
Above, below?
Below.
Below. And for me, this Nidorino, I think I like the stand-up one a little bit more, so I'll put it below. Nido King.
Mm, last of C.
The end of C tier. Looking good. I would put Nido King. It's definitely above Nido Queen. I think I'd put it just below the Nidorans. I like it more than the Nidorinos. It's big, it's scary, but it's not as cute, so I think it's below Nidorinos. Actually, I think I'd put Pidgeotto maybe about here, because I like Nidoking more than it, but not the Nidorinos more than it. Arbok, maybe about there, and that's looking good enough. You happy with how your tier list looks so far?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Clefairy.
Melofay. As weird as it sounds like, I don't like this Pokemon, so I'd put it in the end of B.
End of B?
Yeah.
You like it more than Ivysaur? Wartortle?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's pretty cute, so I'd put it below the Nidorans, but above Nidoking. Clefable.
Melodelf.
I like
C
the names
tier.
of these two in French. C tier? Whereabouts?
Just before Beedrill.
Before Beedrill. I would put it somewhere in the D tier for me. Maybe a little bit more than Venusaur. I'm not a huge fan of it, just because I like Clefairy so much more. It's so much cuter. Alolan Vulpix and regular Vulpix.
Perfect.
Perfect. Starting with Alolan in perfect. Wait, that's my tier list. Alolan Vulpix in perfect. Below Raichu? Above Raichu?
Above.
Above Raichu. There we go. And regular Vulpix.
Perfect too, but below Raichu.
Below Raichu. What are your what are their names in French?
Goopix.
Cute. I would have to put. We can always rearrange later. I'm putting
Yeah.
Alolan Vulpix in favorite and regular
It's
Vulpix
new.
in perfect, but right? Regular Vulpix in perfect, but it's definitely below Alolan Raichu for me. It's, I mean, it's pretty well. Yeah, I'll put it in perfect. Alolan Ninetales.
Mm, both of them in A, S, but first place.
First place in S.
And this one as last.
S last. Alrighty, that looks good. I would put Ninetales, Alolan Ninetales. I definitely don't like it more than Pikachu, so I think it goes right there. And regular Ninetales, maybe below Charizard, something like that. Jigglypuff.
Um, last of B.
End of B tier. Below Clefairy?
Yeah.
Alrighty. I would put. Oh, what's Ninetales' French name?
Fenard.
Okay, what's Jigglypuff's French name?
Rondoudou.
That's adorable.
Yes.
I would put Jigglypuff um, below Beedrill, but above Ivysaur, I think. It's cute, it's iconic. Wigglytuff.
His French name is Gros Doudou, which means big plushie.
That's adorable. That makes me all the more intrigued by it. Where do you put Wigglytuff?
Um, After Jigglypuff.
After Jigglypuff?
Yeah.
Not in C tier? Still in B tier?
Yeah.
Okay. I would put it above Pidgey, but below Arbok. Zubat.
Nosferapti. I think he's very cute, but
That is a
nobody
wild name.
agrees with me. And I'd put it just after Bulbasaur.
Just after Bulbasaur. That is high praise for a Zubat. And here's the thing. I put it in A tier, above Bulbasaur. I actually freaking love Zubat.
He's so cute.
Right? I agree. I would put it below Alolan Sandshrew, but above regular Sandshrew. A Golbat.
Nosferalto is a bit scarier, so I'd guess C tier before Arbok.
Before Arbok. I would put it C tier before Nidoqueen. Oddish.
Misturb. B.
B.
Between Clefairy and Jigglypuff.
Between Clefairy and Jigglypuff. I like its little grass head. I would put it in B, but below... It's above Pidgey. I feel like Pidgey needs to be below Blastoise for me. Yeah, right between... No. Above Wigglytuff, but below Arbok. Gloom.
I don't like him, so D.
Alright, what's Gloom's French name?
Rafle. No, Orchid. This one is Orchid. And I'd put him just before the bird.
Before the bird. More love than the bird. With the drool in its mouth and everything, I'd put it above Raticate. Alright, Gloom, Vileplume.
This one is Rafflesia. And I'd put this one in B. Last one.
Last in B tier?
Yeah.
I heard
Oh,
they can
this is
smell
definitely
really bad.
cuter.
It's way cuter, but I heard they can smell really bad. They look like the flower that smells like a corpse. So, I think I put it at the bottom of C tier. Yeah, about there. Paris.
Paras and Parasect. I'd put both of them in 8. Loaf.
In A tier?
8.
Hate.
Like loaf.
Loathe, yes.
I hate
Damn.
them almost more than anything. They killed me so much in Pokemon Legends Arceus.
What are those? Are their French names too?
Yeah, Paras and Parasect.
Okay, and I would put Paris up at the bottom of B tier. Way up there. And Parasect is terrifying. So, I really like scary Pokemon though, so I would put it above Golbat. Right there. In the middle of C tier. Oh, it's so terrifying. I kinda hate it, but it belongs there. Venonat.
next to Oddish.
Next to Oddish. Above, below?
Mm, below.
Below Oddish. I would put Venonat in B tier, just below Bulbasaur.
Can you put the big bird of B tier to be the last of A tier?
Yes, I can totally do
Thank
that.
you.
Pidgeot. So what's Venonat's French name?
Mimitos.
That's adorable. And Venomoth.
um, B,
B.
just after Zubat.
Way up there after Zubat. That's very nice. Very high praise. I would put it um probably at the end of B tier for me. I don't
And his name is Aeromit.
cool. Yeah, I don't like it more than a lot of, because I really like a lot of B tier, but I like it more than most of C tier, so all of C tier. So I put it at the end of B tier. It's not over Pidgey for me, but it is over all of C tier. Alolan Diglett, the one with the 3 funny hairs.
D.
D tier. Where in D tier?
Last one.
Below the rats in D tier.
Yes.
I am not a fan of its hair, but I think I still put it above the rats. Diglett, regular Diglett.
C. Last one.
End of C tier. And I pretty much agree with you there. A little bit more than Clefairy and Venusaur. A little bit more than Vileplume. I think I'm going to put you at the beginning of D tier. But definitely below most of C tier. And the ones with the wavy hair.
D. Last one.
Above or below Diglett?
Last.
Way down there. Oof. I would put it above most of D tier. Not out of D tier, but above most of D tier, because at least the hair looks fun and funny in a lot of ways. I think maybe below Clefable, who is probably above Vileplume, something like that. Yeah. Doug Trio, not with the hair.
So their name, by the way, is Topicker for the tiny and Trio Picker for the big one. And I'd put Doug Trio in D tier after Nidoqueen.
After Nidoqueen, I'd actually put it just below its Alolan variant because it's just 3 Diglets. And at least with the hair, they had fun hair. So I think they're about there for me. Which, looking at, is actually kind of the same spot you put them in. The weird Meowth. Dark Meowth.
It's funny because in French it's also meows, but it's not spelled the same at all.
That's interesting. How's it spelled?
M
Yeah.
I A O U S.
How is regular Meowth spelled?
Same one.
Is it, you said they weren't spelled the same.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
From
spelled the
English.
same as English. Ah, that's very interesting. Okay, so how is Alolan Meowth rated for you?
C after Charmeleon.
C after Charmeleon. Okay, Alolan Meowth, for me, probably about there. Below Parasect, above Golbat. Okay. Whatever this one is.
Gala Mouse.
Yes. Is that also what it's called in French?
Galarian, because that's the
Yeah.
region, and Meows.
Is it spelled like the way Alolan or
Yeah,
the way it's spelled like Alolan?
Miaous.
Okay, where would you put
They are
him?
all the French ones are spelled like that, but it's funny because it sounds the same as the English meows. Like it sounds the same,
It
but it's
does,
not spelled the
but
same.
it's not the same. I wonder if the
Um,
Meowth was always intended to be Meows in French, though.
C and
See?
just one before last.
Above did Diglett?
Yeah, yes.
Cool, cool. Definitely my favorite Meowth. So I would put them. I don't know where I'd put them. This one, I haven't given much thought. I guess I'd put them above Oddish, below Arbok. I keep putting Pokemon. Arbok is kind of like the gatekeeper for the halfway point of the B tier. Alright, and finally, Cantonian Meowth.
um,
Team Rocket's Meowth.
B.
B tier.
Um, just before Squirtle.
Before Squirtle. Nice. I would put Team Rocket's Meowth B tier. Like I said, that's my favorite Meowth though, so definitely better than Paris, but I think below Oddish. Right there. Above Wigglytuff, below Oddish. Alolan Persian.
Mm, their name Persian too in French, but it sounds Persian.
Persimmon.
I know Persian would be C tier after Ekans.
After Ekans. Cool, cool. I do not like its flat face, to be honest. It is a weird cat. It definitely goes below Clefable for me. Yeah. More than Dugtrio with the hair, but less than Clefable. Alright, regular Persian.
Last of A tier.
Last of A tier. That is high praise. You really like the cat, huh?
Yeah, I want to pet him.
I would put it just below Clefairy. Above Nidoking, below Clefairy. I do like it. It's not my favorite design. It's a cat. It's a mountain lion, honestly. But I do really like Clefairy and everything in C tier above Clefairy. They're all very cute. So I think it would go right about there. Psyduck.
Psycho Quack.
Psycho Quack. He's got Psycho. Sicko mode. I fucking love
Psycho
it.
Quack.
Sicko Quack.
um, I'd put him C.
C.
After Beedrill.
After Beedrill. Beedrill's pretty cool. Man, if we were rating them based on their French names, he'd be a fucking favorite or something. But based on design, he's so cute. I'll put him just below Pidgeot. I like him more than the Nidorinos, but I don't like him more than Pidgeot. Pidgeotto, sorry. And Golduck.
Ah, quack quack.
A quack quack. It's so cute.
Ah,
Oh
quack
man.
quack.
It's a
I'd
quack
put
quack.
him
I love it.
just after Psycho Quack.
Just after Psycho Quack. And a quack quack for me. I like that it learns how to use its abilities, but in terms of looks, I guess I still put him above Psyduck, but below Clefairy, just above Persian. Above Persian, below Persian, above Persian, below Persian. Persian doesn't have any psychic powers, so the gem in its head makes less sense than with a Quack Quack and Espeon. So I'm gonna put it above Persian, but below Clefairy, because I think Clefairy is so cute. Mankey.
Ferrosinge. C,
C tier.
just before Dog Trio.
Just before Doug
Dog
Trio.
Trio. Yeah.
Diglett, you mean?
Oh yeah, my bad.
No worries, no worries. I would put him.
It's
Oh,
hard
he's
to remember 1,000 names, both in English and in French.
fair, fair. What's his French name?
Ferrosinge.
Cool, cool. I think he's bottom of A tier for me. It's above the entire
Ooh.
B tier. Yeah, he's so cute. He's got the prehensile tail. Primate.
Mm, D.
D
Just after
tier.
Nidoqueen.
Just below, above,
After
after. Okay. All right. I would.
Colosange.
Cool. I would put them in B tier. So I like it more than just Pokemon that are cute. But below Blastoise, I think. Hey, where's the variant of him? Oh, he's a new Pokemon. It's not a variant. He's a new
Yeah.
Pokemon. Okay. Okay, we'll get there. Uh, Hisuian Growlithe.
Caninos. I, both of them will be A,
Both of
but
them
I
are A.
put Isuyan before.
And whereabouts?
Um, After PG.
After Pidgey? And Hisuian, then regular Growlithe.
Yes.
I would put... I just don't think the Hisuian... I don't think the Hisuian one is cuter than Bulbasaur, but I do think regular Growlithe is cuter than anything below Zubat. I like Hisuian Growlithe, but regular Growlithe reminds me more of Timbit, so I'd put regular Growlithe way up there. Hisuian Arcanine.
S.
S tier. What's his name in French?
Arcana.
Cool. And whereabouts in the S tier?
Just after Pikachu.
Just after Pikachu. I definitely think they are... I would put them in perfect design. I mean, Charizard, everything in S tier kind of reaches perfect design. But, like, Pikachu sells to me because it's perfect design. Same with Charizard, but for me personally, I still don't think they're perfect. You know what I mean? I feel
Yeah.
like they don't vibe with me quite as well. Arcanine is perfect design to me. Well, Hisuian at least. Regular Arcanine.
Just a bit below the Isuyan. Like A after Raichu.
A after Raichu. I would put Arcanine below Ninetales in S tier. He's a giant dog. Back in Gen 1, that was... He felt like a pseudo-legendary. But I don't think he's cooler. You know what? I actually like Growlithe better, though. So... It's like he's super cool. But I guess he'd actually go right about here for me. I know he's below Ninetales, but taking a second glance, I think these three are all above Arcanine for me. So right there, right next to Growlithe. They get to stay together. Poliwag, the tadpole.
Tita. Just after Aquaquack.
Right after a Quack Quack. I love that name. Sorry. Sorry for my terrible mispronunciations, but I love it. Okay, I love that it's a tadpole, so literally right here for me. It's super cute. I don't know why I think it's so much so high up, but it just is. That's where it goes. Maybe next to Oddish. Maybe next to Oddish. Next to Oddish. Maybe below Oddish because I love Oddish. Next to Oddish. Poliwhirl.
Mm,
Did we say Poliwag's French name?
yeah, petit tart.
Okay, yes, for sure.
And this one is tétart. And
Oh, this is my
that
list.
that's yours. I would put mine in C, just before Douglet.
Just before Diglett. Okay, I like it more than Rattata, I guess. More than Nidoqueen. Not more than Golbat, I guess. It's right about there. A little higher up in C tier, maybe, I guess. Okay, Poliwrath.
Tartar would be in D tier.
Here.
Just before the monkey.
Before the monkey. I... It's the exact same Pokemon, so it doesn't really move, but this one's cuter, so he's a little higher up. Oh, Abra. We're on to Abra. What's Abra's French name?
Abra too.
It's also Abra. Cool.
I'd put him in first of B.
Way up in B. Above? Below?
First one.
Above. Okay, Abra is a perfect design for me. I freaking love its cute little fox face, the ability to teleport, the psychic powers. Kadabra.
Same name.
Same name.
C next
C.
to Persian.
After?
After, yeah.
Okay. For me, C tier, a little bit below Parasect. Parasect's gonna be a cutoff point because I'm not a huge fan of the blue Meowth, but I don't know, yeah. Definitely does not, none of the evolutions are nearly as good as Abra to me. I love Abra, and then it evolves. That's all I have to say about that. Okay, Alakazam.
D, just before the monkey.
Before the monkey, below Poliwrath?
Yeah,
You like Kadabra more than Alakazam?
yeah.
I like Alakazam more than Kadabra. But as for
Kadabra does
where...
have a star on his head.
That's true. Um...
And he has a tail. Alakazam lose the tail.
That's true. I don't know, I still like Alakazam a little bit more. Just because of the shape of him. And if he has a spoon, he might as well have two spoons. I don't know. The shape of him, the strength of him. I like Alakazam a little bit more, but for no particular reason, so I guess he still lands just about the same. Pretty much the same design anyways, but loses the tail and the star on his head. Machop.
Machop would be C. Just
That's my list. I keep doing that. C.
one before last.
One before last. Below Poliwhirl
Yeah.
and above Diglett. Cool, cool. Machop, I don't vibe as much as Diglett, to be honest. Maybe I go like that. It's the top of D tier, and I think Clefairy deserves to be bottom of C tier, like that. Machoke.
Machopper and Maconier both deserves a D, in my opinion.
These two?
Yeah,
So Machoke is D.
just after the rat.
After the rat. Oof. Why is
And
okay, that's not the big rat. I was like, why are the rats in C tier? But it's the big rats are in D tier. The little rats are in C tier for me.
and the big one will be the last of D.
You like it even less?
I ate them.
It has 4 arms though.
That's
Okay.
part of why I dislike him.
Honestly, Machoke is above Machop because it's more useful, but it's still D tier. And Machamp, I like that he has 4 arms, so I'd put him below Psyduck, but above everything else. Just because he has 4 arms, and he's so strong. I love that he has 4 arms. But yes, continuing on. Bellsprout.
Shitty floor.
No, no way. That's great.
Why not?
Uh, let's just continue. Where is he?
Shitty floor would be um B next to Oddish. Like just
B
after Oddish.
B next to Oddish. After Oddish. I definitely like the way he's a little guy. He's got noodle legs and leaf arms. I would put him still probably below Clefairy. I feel like maybe Clefairy should be here. And he should be here. Like that. That's the reorganization of it. I don't think he's cuter than the Nidorans. I really like grass types, but I just think the Nidorans are so cute. But I do think he's maybe a bit above a Quack. Okay, Weepin' Bell.
Boostiflor would be C.
C.
After a quack.
After a Quack. Alright, I'd put him in C. Below Poliwhirl, but above Poliwrath. Victory Bell.
C. After Charmeleon.
Ooh, that's pretty high. You know what? He is kind of more of the flower he's intended to be. I would put him right there, between the two psychics. What's his French name?
I think no. Boostiflor is the middle one. Let me look it up real quick.
No problem.
Ampiflor.
Okay, that's his name?
Yeah.
And you were right about the middle name, or?
Yeah, Boostiflor and then Ampiflor.
Okay, cool. And with the first one again, just one last time?
Shitty floor.
Okay, we're gonna move on now.
Shitty means tiny, and floor is for flower. So it's like
Oh,
tiny flower.
okay. Tentacle.
Shitty floor. Tentacle, which is also tentacle in French, would be C.
Okay,
After Ekans.
after Ekans. One second. After Ekans. Yeah, I kind of like Tentacle. What was his French name again?
Tentacle.
Okay. I would put mine, I guess, below Parasect because that thing is freaky. Tentacruel.
Same name is in French.
Yeah.
Mm, a bit higher, so C tier after Aqua Quack.
After a quack quack. I would put Ooh, okay. I don't. It's just going up and up, huh? It's definitely not above this little guy. Uh, Poliwag? I forgot Poliwag's name. Definitely not above him. Somewhere around these tiers. I guess below Meowth. But
Can you make
all the way
a
up in
quick
B tier.
update to my
Yep,
list?
certainly.
Can you put Aqua Quack in the last slot of B?
Yes. That's still looking good. Everything else?
Yeah, yeah. I just love Aqua Quack more than I thought.
Like Vileplume more or less?
Like that, it's good.
That's good? Okay.
Yeah, I just thought it deserves more than C.
Cool, cool. Alright. Alolan Geodude.
Rakayo. I'd put the Alolan one in C. Next, just before the monkey.
Before the monkey, after the Meowth. I would put it in... I love the eyebrows. I am not a fan of the hair. So I would put it in C, but below Victory Bell. Like so. You know what? Maybe I think highly of it after all. Right there. Below Machamp, but above these cuties. Alright. Cantonian Geodude.
Cantonian Rakayo would be just next to his friend, but after it.
After it, you like the eyebrows
Yes,
too?
yes.
I have a pretty similar opinion. But I still think this freaky thing is kind of cool. So about there. Alolan Graveler.
Both of them at the end of C.
Both of them at the end of C. Which do you like more?
The normal one for
Like
this
the normal
case.
one more? I also like the normal one more. I think the normal one goes... Let me see. I think the normal one goes right here below Geodude, but the Alolan one goes right here at the top of D tier or at the bottom of C tier. Actually, I gotta rearrange here because I think Alolan Dugtrio, then the cat with the flat face, then Machoke, Alolan Graveler. Actually, I like Alolan Graveler more than Machoke. Alolan Graveler, Machoke, Machop, Vileplume. There we go. Finally fixed my D tier. That's looking a lot better. I just think he's so funny with that hair. He's got this hair. It looks so vibing. The bowl cut is terrible, but the other two have nice hair. And the bowl cut, the terrible bowl cut is like adorable in its own way, you know? Sometimes bad
Yeah.
hair is good hair. Okay. Alolan Graveler Golem. Alolan Golem.
Same name.
Golem.
I'd put the Alolan one in D after Alakazam.
Yeah.
And
After...
Alakazam.
Like there?
And the normal one above Alolan Geodude.
Above Alolan Geodude, all the way up here. Nice.
Yeah.
I see the Alolan can't roll, and the chest hair is real weird, but the fact that it's a rail gun is pretty crazy to me. So, right here below Clefairy, but above literally all of C tier. And the regular one, it can roll. So I like it a little less because, I mean, I like that it can roll, but it doesn't have a rail gun. So, right below it. Maybe below Caterpie because Caterpie's so cute. Like that. Alrighty. Alolan Ponyta.
Perfect.
Perfect! It's so cute. We're into
Um,
perfect.
Second place.
Second place. Above Alolan Raichu.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did I call it? Alolan? Galarian Ponyta.
Yes.
Yes, I think I called it Alolan or something. I definitely think it's S tier, but it even perfect, but it falls below the rest of my perfects. Yeah, I think right about there for me. Maybe it's above. Maybe it's above. Um, Abra. Maybe. I think it's above Abra. It's just so cute. My mother's favorite anything is unicorns, so. Cantonian Ponyta. What is Ponyta's name in French?
Bonita.
Okay.
Two.
Okay.
I'd put it. Can you scroll up a bit?
Yeah.
Um, just after Growlithe.
Okay. Cantonian Growlithe or Hisuian Growlithe?
Yeah, after the normal one.
Okay. Very cute. Very on fire. Um, I think it would go below Bulbasaur for me, but above Hisuian Growlithe. Holds that top spot of B, still is the Bulbasaur. Galarian Rapidash.
Last of S.
Last of S. You really like Galarian Rapidash a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's very pretty, but I think it goes in the last of A tier for me. It's above Mankey for sure. But I think this guy is so cool. In the ice
And
form.
his name is Galopa.
Ah. In both Kanto and Galar, he's Galopar.
Yeah.
Cool.
They always have the same name if it's the same Pokemon.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, Cantonian Rapidash.
Mm, I think close to Ponyta, just after normal Ponyta.
Just after normal Ponyta. Where did we put normal Ponyta? Oh, right here. Up in A tier. Nice. This was my mom's first favorite Pokemon. She hasn't really looked at these new ones. But personally, for me, I think the Flaming Unicorn is a little cooler. I put it right there between Growlithe and Arcanine. I like it more than Arcanine because it's literally on fire. So for rideable flaming Pokemon, I think it's cooler than Arcanine. But Growlithe still holds a special place for being the first Timbit lookalike. Alright. Slowpoke and Galar Slowpoke. Where does... is it Galar? Yeah, Galar Slowpoke. Where
Yeah.
does Galar Slowpoke go?
Ramolos and Galarian Ramolos would both go to B.
B tier?
Um,
Whereabouts?
just after Clefairy.
Just after Clefairy. Above Oddish.
Galarian being first of the two.
And they both go right there?
Yeah.
Okay. I would put them I would put that above Kadabra, but below Victory Bell. And I think the regular one I like a bit more because it doesn't have the yellow. I like the yellow, I like the color yellow, but I just like classic Slowpoke a little bit more.
Should we do for this stream only the Kanto's Pokemon? Save both of them as picture, and on the next stream do Johto?
No, I think we'll do them all. I mean, if you have
Okay,
time. If you have time to do them all, I would like to do them all.
okay.
Like, we're doing forms and everything too, so they're kind of already mixed in, you know?
Yeah.
If you have time. I guess we still haven't even gotten through the Cantonian Pokemon, huh?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying this. Like, it could be multiple episodes on your YouTube, like a
That makes
playlist, you know?
sense. That sounds cool, yeah. we could do that. We could do that.
And like there's a lot of Pokemon in the tier list. So if we do region after region, we can screen the tier list and save them like that.
Yes.
So it doesn't overload.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I was gonna do one solid tier list with all the Pokemon, where we have to organize them between all of them. But we could still do episodes. I was gonna make it one solid stream if you have the time. If you're willing, we could do one stream. We could do multiple streams if you don't have the time, for sure. But if you have the time, if we could do one stream, but I would save pictures as we go of each region. Like when we're done Kanto, I'll take a screenshot, or I'll take the picture of it and make that the page cover. And
I'll stay as long as I can.
cool, I appreciate that. Yeah, but I definitely agree with doing episodes by region, and then I'll just take screenshots of our progress so far. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So Galarian Slowbro.
Flagados in French.
Yeah.
The Galarian seems a bit sick, so I like him less than the normal one. So I'll put him in C, just after
C.
Charmeleon,
After Charmeleon. And
and the normal one in B.
B.
Um, just after Aquaquark. So last one.
Alrighty. I like the one with a gun a little bit more. Whereas I like Slowpoke a little bit more than Slowbro, so I do that. Magnemite.
I don't really like this line a lot,
Okay.
so C.
C? Whereabouts?
Yeah. Just before Geodude.
Before Geodude. Below Golem?
Yeah.
Okay, and Magneton? Oh, what is Slowpoke's French name again?
Flagados.
Okay, and what is Magnemite's French name?
Magneti.
And Magneton.
Magneton.
Okay, where does Magneton go?
Just after Douglas.
After Diglett. Alright, Magnemite I think is adorable. I put it way up here in the B tier. As for where in the B tier, definitely below Charmander. I guess I'd put it below the starters, but above everything else. And Magneton is below Clefairy. Below a lot of things. But above these starters. Second form of some starters. Okay. Galarian Farfetch'd.
Their French name is Canartichaud.
Yes.
and I'd put the Galarian one C
C.
um after Meowth.
After. Where'd I put Meowth? After Persian?
First line,
Oh,
first
Meowth.
line,
Okay.
and the normal one C2, but um, after Tentacool. Yeah,
Tentacool or Tentacruel?
cool.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, so for these two, I think that leak is too big for that bird. I like the regular one a little bit more. I think he'd be all the way up in B tier, just below Blastoise. Whereas the one with the big leak would be just below Clefairy for me. I like his evolution, but I can't rate him based on his evolution. So I like the one with the tinier leak, just because it looks like more his size. Like it fits him in physical size. Okay, Dodrio.
Mm, Dodo and Dodrio, which has the same name. Um, the tiny one, I'd put it in C before Diglett,
Before Diglett. And the bigger one?
and the big one after Magneton, C tier 2 at the end.
Ah, there. What is their name in French?
Dodo and Dodrio.
Oh, their name is the same as in English. I thought you meant like they're the
Yes,
same as each other, kind of like Nidoran. You said Nidoran is the same as in English or the same as each other?
the same as in English.
Okay.
Nidoran, Nidorino, and Nidoking, or Nidoran, Nidorina, and Nidoqueen.
Okay, okay, that makes sense. Things with multiple heads, all I can see is them fighting constantly. So I'm putting them at the bottom of C tier, above Diglett. With three heads, though, I mean, now you have one that kind of seems to focus, and I've seen people ride them, so I'd put them right here below Victory Bell. Just because it seems a bit more interesting, I guess, to be able to ride them. And to have one be somewhat of the leader or something, I don't know. Seal. It's a seal.
Otar, Otaria.
Okay.
Um, I think in A, somewhere in A.
Somewhere in A.
Maybe last one of A.
Last of A? I think Seal um goes below Magneton for me. I'm a fan of electric Pokemon and magnets. Dugong.
Mm, Lamentine. Um, top of B, just after Abra.
Top of B after Abra. Um, for me, I definitely think it's above Seal, but it's below Clefairy. I actually think Venomoth is probably also below Clefairy. I think I'm going to put Clefairy up in the A tier, below Farfetch'd. Like that. That's the reorganized for. Primape's kind of fallen a little bit, but not a whole lot. Still B tier. I think Dugong is the very top of C tier for me. Alrighty, Grimer.
Tadmorv. Um, the normal one in C.
Normal and C. Whereabouts?
Um, after Ekans.
After Ekans.
And the Alolan one, B.
And B.
uh, last place.
Last place. And Muck.
Grotadmorv.
Mm-hmm.
The normal one, D.
D.
After Nidoqueen.
After Nidoqueen.
And the Alolan one, last of C.
Last of C. Alright, so for Grimer, I don't hate its teeth, but I don't like the sludge monster that much in general. So, I mean, they're above the rats. So I guess I'd put these guys. I don't hate them, but I don't like them. Well, I like them more than Diglett and Gloom. So I guess these guys will go here. I think I like the Cantonian just a little bit more than the Alolan, maybe. I don't hate its Teefies, but I don't like it that much. Muck, he is multicolored, so even though he's a sludge monster, he is somewhere in...
It's
There we
a
go, like,
rainbow sludge monster.
right? Like an oil spill or something? He's crazy cool looking. Probably below Victory Bell. Yeah, I think right about there. Right about there. Right about there. Finally picked a spot. There we go. And regular Muck, well, he's not a rainbow, so... Right there. Yeah, he's just another sludge monster like Grimer. But I like the rainbow sludge monster. He's fun. He's a fun sludge monster. Okay. Shelter.
Coquillas would be somewhere in B.
Somewhere in B. Where in B?
Just after Slowbro.
Just after Slowbro.
Yeah.
But above Grimer. And I would put them... They had a cute little tongue, but I would put them probably about there. And Cloyster.
D.
D tier? Whereabouts?
Just after the rats.
After the rats. I would put Cloyster... probably somewhere in C tier. I like that he looks like he's armored, and that's about it. So, it is below Golem, below Magneton, below Seal, but above Charmeleon. Alright. I mean, there are other... Alright. Ghastly. There are other armored Pokemon that just do it better, I think.
Phantominus would be somewhere in A.
A tier. Cool.
Last of A.
The last of A? Okay. Haunter?
A, 2. And after Persian.
After Persian. And Gengar.
Gengar, I guess top of B.
Top of B. Above, below?
Just below Abra.
Just below Abra? Okay. Ghastly, I think, is a B tier. Between Ponyta and Bulbasaur. Haunter is perfect. That is a perfect Pokemon design. It is a ghost. It has floaty hands. Its floaty hands will reach through walls or reach into your body and rip out your heart. I don't know. It's freaky. It's scary. It's cute and spooky, and I freaking love it. It goes right here below Abra in perfect. Alright, and Gengar for me... I guess it's an A tier. Maybe it's in B tier. Maybe it's a little bit It's right around here next to Ghastly. Maybe it's better than a
So
monkey.
their name are Phantominus for the baby,
Yes.
Spectrum for the middle one, and Ectoplasma for the big one.
Ectoplasma. That kind of sounds like it would. I mean, his name suits him. His name's amazing, but his name kind of looks like it would suit him better. Okay. Onyx.
mm, C.
C.
Um, After Beedrill,
After Beedrill. It makes sense.
I like the idea of being a big snake made of rocks.
I also like the idea of being a big snake made of rock, which is why he definitely goes above Golem for me. Pretty much puts him in the bottom of B tier somewhere. Maybe in the middle of B tier. I guess he's better than a regular snake, isn't he? Ah. More than Jigglypuff, less than Beedrill. I think that makes sense. Less than Beedrill. I agree with you. Hypno.
The baby one name
Oh,
is
Drowsy.
Drowsy. Yeah.
Drowsy.
And his French name is Soporific.
Oh, cool.
Um, I dislike this Pokemon, so last of C.
Last of C. Below the muck.
Yeah.
I like that I know it's a tapir, and I liked the mini game he had, but honestly, it's pretty mediocre as a Pokemon design. So I put him all the way in the D tier. And Hypno.
Hypnomad, I like him even less. So D. After I like Chasm.
D tier with that coin. I like the coin. I like the ears. I hate his face. So I hate his nose and just the creepy face he makes and the look of him. I like the coin though. So I guess that puts him just above Drowsy for me just because I like the coin. The coin is the only thing about his whole design that I like. I wish there was a Pokemon that was literally just a coin on a string hanging from I don't know, just a coin on a string. I wish they make his coin its own Pokemon. For that reason, I put him above Drowsy. Maybe above Shelter? Maybe above Shelter. It's cute, but the coin on the string, no. Because the rest of the Pokemon exists, so it has to be below. Okay, Krabby.
Krabby is cute. B tier.
B tier?
After
Whereabouts?
Jigglypuff.
After Jigglypuff. Above Wigglytuff?
Yeah.
Okay. I would put it C tier below Poliwhirl. Because Poliwhirl's cute. I think Poliwhirl's cute. Kingler.
I like him a bit less. So C tier. After Diglett.
After Diglett. Oh, after Diglett. I also like him a bit less, so... Where did I put Krabby? Where did I put Krabby? Oh, Krabby's right here. I like him less than Rattatas. Maybe even less than Weedle, but more than Doduo. Okay, Hisuian Voltorb.
I dislike the idea of taking a Voltorb and making him in wood.
Yeah, making him out of wood.
I mean, I like the idea, but I don't like the execution of the idea.
Oh, okay.
So, C?
See? Whereabouts?
Yeah. There is fine.
There's fine. Below drowsy?
Yeah.
Okay. I would put him in B tier. Below, at the very bottom of B tier, though. Because there are wooden Pokeballs, so he's like a wooden whatever he is. He shoots seeds. I think he's very cute. Actually, just for how cute he is, I'd probably put him above Paris, but below Clefairy. Right there in the B tier. Regular Voltorb.
Mm, sit here, but just before Arbok.
Before Arbok. It's pretty high up C tier. He's a bomb. I like that, but I still like Hisuian Voltorb more. So, I guess I put him at the very bottom of B tier. Electrode.
Mm, Electrode. The wood one.
The wood one
Just
first.
after the wood Voltorb. Yeah.
Bottom of C tier, top of D tier.
Top of D, I think, to be fair.
Top of D tier.
The normal one. Mm, just after it.
Just after the wooden one?
Yes. I like the baby. Not the big one.
Well, he's just a bigger bomb, so I like him a little more than the baby bomb. So that's where I put Voltorbs, right in B tier. Just like this. Like so. Okay, and eggs. Execute.
None of would be.
What are Voltorbs and Electrodes names in French?
The same.
Okay.
Voltorb and Electrode. And Krabby and Krabos are the same too. So
You
none
said
of.
Krabos?
Oh,
Krabby and Krabos?
oh no, Krabos is not the same. Yes,
Krabos
Krabby
is not
and
the same.
Krabos.
Cool, cool. Glad I asked.
Sorry.
No worries, no worries.
Execute, so none of would be C tier.
C
Uh,
tier.
After Magnemite.
After Magnemite,
Yeah.
Pylegs. And what about Executor?
The Noix de Coco. So is literally named coconut. Noix de Coco would be the normal one.
The normal one.
In D after
D.
Nidoqueen, and the Alolan one would be A.
B.
I
A.
love the ID.
That is a
Like
huge
it,
difference.
it was like an ID so good.
Yeah. It's definitely
And
better than the original, I think. Whereabouts in A tier?
that is good.
There's
And
good.
I loved how in the marketing they made sure we never see his face because he's too far to be marketed. Like he's too tall.
He's too
It
tall.
was it was a so good idea.
Yeah, I put the tall one in B tier just below the Voltorbs, because I really like the Voltorbs. Maybe even between them? No, just below the Voltorbs. I really do like Wood Voltorb. I like regular Voltorb. He's literally a bomb. But I like Wood Voltorbs. Just something about them. I don't really... They're weird. Their eyes are kind of gross, but the hole on top of his head, the fact that they shoot seeds or whatever, I don't know, it's kind of cute. Okay, Cubone.
Osele. would be A.
A tier.
Um, just before Seal.
Just before Seal. I would put Cubone in the B tier. We're finally dividing these two. Because I like it more than the bald looking Electrode, but I don't like him more than the wooden Voltorb. Alright, a Alolan Marowak. Or regular
Oh,
Marowak.
um, Ossature.
Yeah,
The normal one was B.
yeah.
Um, after Sableye.
After who?
Um, first of second line.
Right there?
No, put it first in of the second line.
Oh, put it first. Oh, Sandslash. Put it first to second
Oh
line.
yes, Sand Slash. Yeah,
No problem, no problem. I knew this one was supposed to be Nidorino. I should have realized, but
yeah,
I don't know. You said
yeah. I called him
no
Sableye, which
worries.
is like the tiny one, I think.
It's also the
Um,
French or whatever. My brain.
um, this one, A,
A.
just before the coconut.
Just before the coconut tree. I don't. There we go. Okay. For me, Marowak, just slightly less than Cubone. Okay, right where it was is good. And the Alolan Marowak. I really like Alolan Marowak. I'm thinking just below Rapidash. Maybe it's an S tier? No, just below Rapidash. Above Arcanine, below Rapidash. Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan. You
mm,
have the hiccup.
yeah, I do.
That's adorable.
So, Kikli and Tynon. Kikli would be um somewhere in the middle of C, or like after Mok.
C after Muck. And
And Hitmonchan, so Tignon, would be a bit higher, so C after Tentacruel.
C after Tentacruel. That's a fair bit higher. That's nice. Yeah, I put Hitmonchan all the way in D tier, but above Executor and below Persian. Maybe it's above Persian, but it's below Muck for me. And Hitmonchan ends up way up here between Seal and Magneton. Lickitung.
Mm, Excelong. Last of C.
Last of C.
Yeah.
I am not a fan of this Pokemon. I like it definitely more than Hypno. Honestly, yeah, that looks good. Definitely more than Hypno, but I think the Shelter Tongue is cuter. Uh, Coughing.
Smogo would be somewhere in B.
Somewhere in B. Whereabouts in B?
Um, after Aquaquack.
So cute. I would put it in C, in B, in C, in B. I definitely think I like Hitmonlee better, Hitmonchan better, but I, yeah, right there. Self-explanatory, it's right there. Okay. Wheezing and Galarian Wheezing. Whereabouts do you put these two?
So Smogogo, The normal one will be uh D.
D.
Mm, just after the coconut.
Just after the coconuts.
And the Galarian one would be a bit higher, so maybe C. Maybe after Psychoquack.
After Psyduck. Okay, for this, I am horrified by this design. Like, I liked the baby, but when it evolves, it gets a tumor that is just a second head. It is not as nice as Doduo Dodrio. It is horrifying to me. I hate it. But when it gets a top hat that spews cute little clouds, that puts it way up here in C tier, just below this thing. Yeah, I'm sorry, wheezing. You horrify me. It's like coughing. I guess I don't hate it this much. I like it more than the rats. I like it more than the rats, which is to say that maybe the rats should be down here. uh, yeah, it can be bottom of D tier. They're gonna be the first in loathe. I should have thought of that sooner, maybe. But you know, we're still in Kanto. It still counts. Oh my God, we're still in Kanto. Oh man. Okay,
Yeah,
Rhyhorn.
it's gonna take a while. We're at 111 Pokédex number.
Okay, Rhyhorn.
Um, Rhinocorn would be
That's cute.
C
That
after
is
Onyx.
that's a cute name. Rhinocorn. I love it. Rhinocorn. And Rhydon?
Rhinoceros would be a bit higher, so maybe
Ferocious
at the
Rhino.
end of B. After Slowbro.
After Slowbro. Okay, Rhyhorn. Below the... Oh, not below the Nidorino. Yeah, below... No, not below the Nidorinos. But definitely below Machamp. And Rhydon. I like Rhydon more than Rhyhorn. Maybe a bit more than Machamp. A bit more than Nidoking. I think he's the cooler version of Nidoking. But the Nidorino, the baby Nidorans are just too cute to pass, so he ends up about there. Okay, Chansey.
Levenar would be somewhere in B. After Jigglypuff.
Right after Jigglypuff?
Yeah,
Alrighty.
I think it deserves it.
Yeah, I think it's super cute. I would put it just after Wigglytuff. I like the long ears on Wigglytuff. They're like bunny ears. It's a very cute Pokemon. I definitely think it deserves the B tier at least. Tangela.
Sac de Nœud.
Cool.
It's cute, so maybe somewhere in the top of C, like after just after Farfetch.
Just after Farfetch'd. I love this little creepy vine monster. I would put it here in A tier, but below Gengar. Above Mankey, below Gengar. Little noodle monster. It's the flying spaghetti monster. Well, it's not flying. It's the spaghetti monster. Kangaskhan.
Kangarex. I love it so much. It's so cute. So at least A.
A tier, whereabouts?
Um, After Cubone.
After Cubone?
Yeah.
Cool. I am not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it. But I do think Rhyhorn is cooler than it. So right there. In the C tier. I mean, it's got the baby, which is adorable, but it just doesn't pass. I like the top of C tier. A lot of the top of C tier probably could have been in the bottom of A tier, but I think this is good. Horsey.
Hippodrome. I love him so much. A.
A. A.
Um, just after Rapidash.
Right after Rapidash. I would put it, I think it's cute, but cute doesn't really sell more than... Honestly, these guys gotta be down here. These two. Like that. I think Horsey, it's more cute than these two, but cute only sells me so far, so that's about where I put it. Cedra?
Mm, Hypocéan in French. I like him a bit less, so somewhere in B. Um, after Krabi.
After Krabby. Alrighty. I like him a bit more, because he's cool. He's all spiky. I would actually put him all the way in A tier, just above Venomoth and Primate. Just because he's so spiky and cool. Goldeen.
mm, Poissirène, which means fish mermaid.
Fish
Um,
Mermaid.
B at the end.
At the end of B. I like it. I'd put it above Horsey, above Seal, but below Coughing, because Coughing is an interesting Pokemon design to me. Sea King. The bigger goldfish.
Poisson Um, less. So C.
C.
Um, after Magnemite.
After Magnemite. Above the eggs?
Yeah.
Alrighty. I'm gonna put him definitely below. So I like the rainbow colored muck more. Putting him just about... Okay, still going down. Just about there. Between Slowbro and Galarian Slowpoke. Staryu?
Starry. In C after Tangela.
Way up there at the top of C. I like Staryu. I like Starmie. They are stars. They're little psychic stars. It's probably below Squirtle. Starmie. Hello.
Hi, I need your help, please.
I'm kind of busy.
It's setting up the new modem.
Can I do it? Especially then. I'm in the middle of stream right now.
Alright,
Please don't set up the new modem yet.
alright.
Thank you. Sorry.
Worst timing ever to cut
Okay.
internet.
We might stop after Kanto, huh? Okay, Starmie.
Staros would be at the end of C, like just after the egg.
Just after the eggs. Okay. Star Wars? What's his name?
Staros.
Oh, okay. Like Star Wars. Wow, Pokemon named Star Wars. Okay, where did I put Staryu? Where did I put Staryu? I still don't know where I put Staryu. I like Staryu. I actually like Starmie a little bit better. I put Starmie right there, below Jigglypuff. The tap dancing Mr. Mime.
um, this one I like it. The ice one in B.
Ice one in B. Okay, whereabouts?
Um, after Slowbro.
After Slow Bro. Right here.
And the
I.
normal one,
Yes.
I like him, but not as much. Is funny.
Yeah.
So maybe like at the end of B.
The end of B or the top of C?
End of B. I
End
think it
of B.
deserves it. Is funny. And in the Detective Pikachu films, the funniest scene in the film is with Mr. Mime.
It is, yes. Detective Pikachu Mr. Mime is hilarious and creepy. A little bit creepy, but a lot hilarious.
He blew out.
That was, yeah. It was classic. I would put the tap dancing one. Um, just below Starmie, and the regular one probably just below Tentacruel. Above the rest of them, but below Tentacruel. Scyther. We move on to an interesting. I mean, we've been a lot of interesting Pokemon, but a Pokemon with swords for hands and wings.
Insecateurs.
Ooh,
Deserves an A.
an A. Whereabouts on that A
Um,
list?
between Marowak and Coconut.
Right there between the two?
Yeah.
Cool, cool. I would put it the very. Oh, yeah, it's definitely an A, I guess. But, a lot of interesting Pokemon, huh? Below the Icy Sandslash, who I think is still above the regular Sandshrew. I should reorganize just that little bit. Like that. Below the Icy Sandslash, above regular Sandshrew. Okay, Jinx.
Um, Liputu. Um, I ate him. Last
Loath.
category. Yeah.
How much more or less than Paris?
More.
You hate it more than Paris? Okay, which of the Parises do you hate more?
The tiny one.
You hate the tiny one more?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. My poor baby. That's okay. It can be hated. I understand why. I also hate this thing. Yeah, I guess I hate it more than rats. Alright. Electric. What's its name? Electabuzz.
Yeah, Electabuzz and Electek in French.
Cool.
I think deserved to be.
A B.
Um, the last one of B seems fine for him.
Last of B? You like him more
Yeah.
than Slowbro?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I would put him somewhere in C. Definitely below the top hat, but above the regular golem, so right about there. I like the bugs. And Magmar.
Magmar is also Magmar in French. It deserves a B,
A B?
but higher.
Higher?
Um, um, just before Jigglypuff.
Just Before Jigglypuff?
Yes.
Cool. Magmar. I like it the same. Maybe a little less. Like that. They're kind of side by side for me. Okay. Pinsir.
Scarabrit. Um,
Thorny
C.
horns, the scary mouth, whereabouts in C?
Um, Let me look. After, just before the tongue.
Just before Lickitung?
Yeah.
Now all I can imagine is getting your tongue pinched by those pinchers. That is horrifying. Okay.
New piercing incoming.
Oh no. Um, Definitely below this, but I like them more than the other bugs. I'd put them right about there. Tauros. There is a whole lot of Tauros here on this list.
um, I like the normal one better. So B for the normal one.
We haven't put the normal one yet.
Yeah, I would put the normal one in B.
Okay. Whereabouts in B?
After Slowbro.
After Slowbro. Above the tap
And
dancer?
yeah, and I'd put the 3 black ones.
You like the
After
fire and water as much as the regular black one?
yeah.
Okay.
After Onyx.
After Onyx. So, do you like the fire and water more or less than the black one?
I like all the 3 the same, to be honest.
Okay, all three the same, so we'll just put them all there. See, for me, Tauros, I like Tauros, but not more than not more than Hitmonchan, not more than that guy. I like coughing. The black one, I like slightly less, I guess, because it's just black and it doesn't really change much. Fire Tauros, I mean, it has firepower, so I would put it all the way up here, I guess. And Water Tauros, I would put slightly below Fire Tauros. Kind of divide these two, end up dividing those two. Because it's cool that it can, like, it uses its propeller tail. I guess it's not really that cool. Put it between these two Tauros. Because I like that Tauros is just a Tauros, and Water Tauros doesn't really make sense to me. Because, like, how does he use water powers? It's just a Tauros. So I like regular Tauros better, but I like him more than a Tauros that's black without any elements. But I like Fire Tauros, because that's just badass, so he's about there. Magikarp.
Magikarp, Littlewood agree, but is perfect.
Magikarp is perfect?
I love him
Oh my
so
goodness.
much.
Where in perfect?
Just after Alolan Raichu.
Alrighty. After Alolan Raichu. Magikarp for me is not perfect. He's a cute little
I
design, but he definitely goes below.
I love him so much. Yeah, in every story he appears in is cute. The mobile game was the best one I had for a long time, and I love him just so much.
Cool, cool. Okay. Honestly, coughing, I'm realizing I put coughing way too low. I like him even more than the Galarian one. I didn't realize he was so low. I don't know why I put him so low. He's definitely a B tier for me. I'm gonna readjust coughing. To below Jigglypuff. Right there. Above some of the starters, but below Jigglypuff. Alright. Gyarados. Are you there?
Yes.
Gyarados.
Didn't you? Okay, Leviator. Deserved A.
Deserves an A. Whereabouts an A?
Um, just after Sizer.
Just after Scyther. Alright. Gyarados. It's definitely a cool Pokemon. Um, deserves... I'd probably put him more in the B category. Just after Staryu. Lapras.
Low class. S.
S tier. S tier. Let's go. We're in the S
Last
tier.
one.
Last
Last
of
one.
S tier?
Yeah.
Alright, Lapras. That's another B tier for me. It's below Gyarados, just below Arbok, and I guess above Galarian Meowth. Yeah, Galarian Meowth. Alright, Ditto.
As a concept, I would rate him I, but as an actual Pokemon, like when I look at him, I like the bubbly face though, so I guess B after Zubat.
After Zubat. After Zubat makes sense. Right, as a concept, he's pretty high rated. As a breeding tool, he's kind of less so. So I put him B right after Bulbasaur. Which is pretty
I
high
like
up
his
there.
smile.
Right? I like that his little face, and I like that he transforms in other Pokemon. Definitely think he's way up there, like right here, right where I put
I
him.
like anime and manga Ditto more than game Ditto because in anime and manga, when whatever it transforms in, it keeps the same face.
He keeps his little derpy face. I agree. I wish they'd make a derpy faced one in the video game. Ditto. Eevee.
Evoli is one of my favorites Pokemon.
Is it in
So,
favorites or is it in perfect?
favorites.
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 Cool. I would put it in perfect. It is perfect. I like it even more than Pikachu. I think it's the bottom of perfect for me though. Cause like, it's so cute, but you know, everything in perfect I like so much. So I think it's bottom of perfect for me. Vaporeon.
um, Aquali, Voltali, and Pyroli, so Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon, you can put them all in perfect.
Okay, can you say their names slower?
Aquali
Yes.
for Vaporeon,
Yes.
Voltali for Jolteon,
Yeah.
and Pyroli for Flareon.
Okay, and where do they go in the perfect?
Vaporeon goes third.
Third.
Jolteon goes after Raichu,
After Raichu.
and Flareon goes just a bit, one case to the left. Yes, like that.
Alrighty. Looking great.
I love all the Eevee's evolution.
Looking great. Uh, yeah, for me, the evolutions, they're definitely at least A tier. I would probably put them in S tier. The original three. For design, if we're talking about Flareon's moveset, it is a little disappointing maybe. But I definitely think they're S tier designs. I'd put Vaporeon. I definitely think it's below Alolan Ninetales. Is it below Raichu? I think it's below Raichu. It's above Charizard. Jolteon and Flareon, I like them, but I really like Ninetales, so I think they're good where they are. Okay, Porygon.
Porygon is A.
What's his French name?
Porygon.
Okay. Whereabouts in A?
Mm, after Persian.
After Persian. I think Porygon is a... Is he S? I think he's A. You know what? I actually kind of like Zubat more than the Eevees. I think the Eevees, Jolteon would be... Jolteon's there, but Flareon would be below Growlithe. Below Rapidash. But it's still above a Marowak, which I love Marowak, but it's better than Marowak because it's an Eevee. I think Zubat... Is it S tier? Is it S tier deserving? Maybe it's just top of A tier. Is it S tier? Jolteon, A tier. Is it the bottom of S tier or is it the top of A tier? I think it's S tier. I really like Zubat. I reorganized too much, huh? I need to pick where things go and leave them. Okay.
It's okay.
I'm glad it's... I'm glad you're not mad about it. Ammonite.
Ammonita. I kinda dislike it, so C after the eggs.
After the eggs. I would put it... I know it's a meme, but it's kind of weird to me. It's just a snail shell with a weird face. I gotta put it probably there, in D. Amistar.
Ammonista will be next to the baby, but to the right. Yes,
Oh, less?
yes, like that.
Okay. I guess I agree. I like that it has more tentacles. As freaky as that is, they seem a little bit useful, so I'd put it... Even though its face is creepier, and it's got spikes, it's got tentacles, that seems more useful. So I'd put it above Muck, but still below the Funny Doug trio. Funny Doug trio is just great. D for Doug trio with the hair. Alright, Kabuto.
Mm, somewhere in B.
Somewhere in B? Where in B?
Before Raitata.
Before... What? Before. There we go. And Kabutops.
Just before Sizer.
Just before Scyther. And what are their names in French?
Kabuto and Kabutops, like in English.
Okay. Kabuto is in B all the way up here. I like it. It's a little cute little horseshoe crab thing. It's adorable. And Kabutops, okay, this is... It's either perfect or favorite. Oh, jeez. I don't know. It's up there. It is. I love it. Kabutops. It's my preferred Scyther variant. Horseshoe crab with the scythes. I think I'll leave it in perfect for now. Because I know I have some favorites coming up, so I'm going to leave it in perfect for now. I like Alolan Raichu more anyways, I think. Looking good. Looking good. We're getting to the end of Kanto, finally.
Yeah.
Aerodactyl?
Ptera isn't French name. Sorry, I had trouble remembering it. Ptera is it A?
Put it in A?
After the IPO. the baby Ipo.
The baby. What now?
Second of second line.
Ah, right there.
No, second.
Oh, you put it second
Yes.
of the
Yeah.
second line. Okay. I put it in maybe the B category. I like Pidgeot better. It's got a cool, like, it's got a massive jaw. Probably above Butterfree, about there. It's scary. It's pretty cool. Um, Especially when you first see it in the anime. The way they make it, like, terrifying really works.
Yeah.
But I like the B category a lot. So well, I guess it'd be about there. Yeah. Alrighty. Snorlax.
Mm, Snorlax is an easy A because it's so cute.
Easy A. Whereabouts an A?
Um, After the mommy kangaroo, I forgot
After
her
Kangaskhan.
English name.
Yeah, Kangaskhan. What's its French name again?
Ronflex.
That's Kangaskhan or Snorlax?
Oh, Snorlax is Ronflex and Kangaskhan is Kangurex.
Okay. Uh, Snorlax does not surpass coughing for me. I guess I'd put it right there between Starmie and Tap Dancer. Alright. Galarian Articuno.
The Galarian. I never actually saw them in game because I don't have the DLC. But based on the splash shots, I'd say Galarian will be A.
A tier? Alrighty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fires lasers
Last
from its
one.
eyes and it lasts in A.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the blue one would be
The blue
A,
one.
but higher.
A, but higher. Whereabouts higher?
Um, After Rapidash.
After Rapidash. Right there above Horsey. Uh, Zapdos? Galarian?
Galarian Zapdos, I kinda dislike him, so somewhere in C, like after Slowbro.
After Slowbro. Where's Slowbro? That's Slowbro?
Yes.
Okay. And regular Zapdos.
Regular Zapdos would be higher. So somewhere in B, just after Squirtle.
After Squirtle. And Moltres? Galarian? Antonaut?
The Galarian one seems cool, so B.
B.
Just before Zapdos.
Just before Zapdos.
And
Galarian
the
one is pretty cool.
normal one,
The normal one?
in A because I love him.
In A. Whereabouts?
Just
in A.
there.
Just there?
Yes.
Below the Galarian.
Yeah, I
Articuno?
like the purple.
You like Articunos?
Yeah, I love it. Was my first legendaries.
Cool.
Because in Soul Silver, which was my first game,
Yeah.
I found him in the cave, like without knowing it was a legendary because back at the time I was little.
Yeah. Didn't use the internet so much when you were like, I don't know, that was probably even, I don't know. It's like back when Google was being founded, nobody had the internet. It was all dial-up, slow crap. Nobody wanted to use it. Alright, so Galarian Articuno. I guess I'd put way up in B. Maybe the low A. Low A.
Their French name, by the way,
Yes.
is Articaudin for Articuno,
Yeah.
Elector for Zapdos, which is cool because Thor is the god of thunder, so Elector sounds cool for Zapdos. And Sulfura for Moltres.
Cool, cool. I do like those names. Galarian Zapdos, it's shiny color, and I do have one of these, even though it's illegal. But its shiny color totally looks like a chocobo. So I really liked it just because it's just regular Zapdos colors, but in this. So for shiny, I would probably put it up in like A tier, but for not shiny, I guess it'd be in B tier below Bulbasaur. And Zapdos, also A tier. And then Moltres, somewhere up there. And this Moltres is just below Rapidash for me. I really like Pokemon that are actually on fire. I think I like this Rapidash better, but I like this Articuno a lot. Well, maybe I don't like that Rapidash better. Maybe I like this just below Scyther here. Just below Scyther, but above Sandshrew. Alright, so yeah, my birds are all way up here. You got the Zapdos is the only one in B tier. The only one in B tier. And rearranging these to make sure they're where I want them to be. Articuno and Galarian Moltres. Galarian Moltres. It's very spooky. I love Articuno just because like the lore and how sparkly and how pretty, and then the ice powers. I always like ice Pokemon, but the scary Moltres, I think it's a don't know. I'm torn. I'm gonna put it in perfect design because it just hits the spot with how terrifying it is. It's a scary, mean bird with a scary, mean-looking fire. And it's purple-pink fire. I like that. Alright, so we're on to now the pseudo and then the legendaries of Gen 1. Dratini. Are you there?
Yes. Mini Draco is
Cosmic
his name in
says
French.
Snom is perfect.
True.
Mini Draco.
So, it's funny because the baby is Mini Draco, the
Yeah?
middle one is Draco, and the big one is Dracolos. Colos is like Titan.
That is pretty cool, yeah. I like that. Especially considering the giant Dragonite that we see in the old series
Yeah.
way back when.
I think Dratini is perfect.
Perfect. You think Dratini is perfect.
Yes.
Bottom of perfect?
Um,
Whereabouts in perfect?
just before Vulpix.
Just before Vulpix.
Draco is S.
S? Whereabouts?
Um, before Lapras.
Before Lapras.
And Dracolos is A.
Draculus is A.
After Charizard.
After Charizard. Cool,
They
cool.
look alike, kinda.
Dratini, for me, an S tier. Easy S tier. Dragonair is perfect. It is perfect. As to for how perfect, it is the top of my perfect list. It will be favorites, possibly. It might be a favorite, but at the moment I'm just going to put it in the top of perfect. Yeah, it tops every other in the perfect category. I love Dragonair. I just love it. And Dragonite, it's is it A tier? Is it B tier? Is it A tier? I don't think it's S tier personally. I'm kind of restrictive on what makes it to S tier, but I think it's A tier. I don't think it's
I love
B tier,
dragons.
right? I don't think it's B tier, but I do think I like. Why is Zapdos down here? Okay, Zapdos is there. No, Zapdos is there. Flareon drops below Zapdos, below Arcanine. Sorry, Flareon. This one stays there because it's so pointy, but I do like this fluffy puppy more than this fluffy puppy. Just a little bit. Still, I like everything in A tier, and I think that's about right. Right there, I think
Yeah,
that's about right.
that looks good.
Honestly, this is just like if Zapdos was a dog for me. Jolteon? It's Zapdos, but a puppy dog, and it's just too perfect. Okay. And Mew and Mewtwo. What do you think?
Mm, Mew is definitely S.
Definitely S. Where about?
Um, Second one. And Mewtwo, um, somewhere in A. So, after Articuno.
After Articuno. Cool. I would put Mewtwo. We're not doing Megas. Mewtwo Mega Y would definitely be like a perfect design for me, but we're not doing Megas, so I put them in A below Zapdos. I like Zapdos a lot. Yeah, I think right there. Right there is perfect for Mewtwo. Whereas Mew's a perfect design. Mew is an example of a perfect Pokemon design. Kind of like Eevee is, you know. Now, I like Eevee more. I like even Galarian Moltres more. But I do think this is the epitome of what a Pokemon design should be, you know. That type of thing. So I put him at the bottom of perfect. He's above Pikachu. The bottom of perfect for me.
And to think that Mew was not supposed to be in the game, and it's one of the fans' favorites now.
Yeah, right? Mew is under the truck. Are we gonna end it here, you think?
I think that would be good because it's kind of late. To
For
be
sure.
fair, um, be careful to save both of them
Oh,
differently
you know
because they
what?
will.
I don't think I can save. I could save them as images, but I don't think I can keep our progress. That's problematic. I can
Oh,
always redo it, but if we're doing gen by gen, if we wait till another day, I think we're gonna have to. I really want to
if you
do favorites. I'm going to keep the favorites category, maybe even the perfect category. I think I'm going to keep those categories.
if you save it as an image, remaking it will not be that hard, just a bit of time consuming.
I agree. Alright, so that's a fair point. And I can always do that before said stream or video. We've been here for the whole planned time, and we've only just beat Kanto.
Well, to be fair, Kanto is the region with the more alternative forms.
That's true. They also have a lot of Pokemon, just in general.
151, and with all the regionals, it's way more.
right? With all the new variants. I wonder how many we've gone through. I wonder. Actually, I might just leave these pages open, depending on are you are you willing to continue tomorrow?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Did you wanna? Are you you're
But
getting kind of
I,
late, right?
I'm afraid that if you reboot your internet, the page will refresh and it will only save one of them.
I'm gonna save both pictures before we even get to that point. Yeah,
Yeah, just to be sure.
for sure. Um, yeah. So I'll save both pictures before we go any further.
Yep,
I'll probably end the stream here though.
sure.
Good night, kits and pups. Thanks for watching. We will continue this series. This is a fun series. Thanks for being here, Moon.
Hope you had fun, everyone.
I had fun. I don't
I
know.
had too.
I hope they had fun, but I don't really care if they had fun, because I had fun. Good night. Thanks for coming.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.